Hey, what's going on, guys? Rob here, and I'm back with a brand new video. Just want to thank everyone out there for subscribing, for sticking with me, commenting, watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. I read all your comments, and even though I don't reply to a lot of them, it's just because I don't really have the time throughout the day with work and all that stuff. But I will get to it, I promise. But I do see them. So I just want to thank all you guys for that. And I'm actually in a new location right now as far as my room goes. Where the camera is right now, that's where the TV was. You can see behind me, we have a clear view of my movie collection, which is actually not all of it. There's actually movies laying on the ground. I got Freddie back there. He used to be behind the TV. But now I have my computer here. So when I do live streams and I do all my new videos, it's going to be like this. The lighting is actually better over here anyway, because I'm actually kind of right below the light there. But anyway, yeah, new location kind of, and quickly a name change as well. I did change my name once again to something that I wanted to do, and I know I've attempted it before, but I always go on YouTube to see if someone else has that name, because YouTube allows that. Two people can have the same name, and I don't like that. It's very confusing. I kept it movie review time because people always send me messages saying that it's easy to find me as movie review time, because I've been on YouTube since 2007, 2008. And most people don't know that. So people from back then want to find me now can just type that in. And that's the reason why I've kept it that way, that long. I don't like the name, but that's just the reason why I kept it that way, because I felt like people wouldn't be able to find me otherwise, and it's not as easy to. But you know, like I said, it's just something that I want to do. No one else has the name, which is good, and I just leave it at that. You know, other people don't get heckled for changing their name, so I don't see why I have to, even though I have. Like, people think, you know, there's people are dying of cancer, and people feel like this is like a big deal. Like changing your name. Like, what the hell has this world come to? Like, if you're against people changing their names, like, why? I just don't understand the reasoning. It's YouTube. Anyway, whatever. So, I'm just sick of it, that's all. Moving on to the video. Horrific Nightmares Jam and the Horror Man created some topics for the month of January, where it's like the 15th and the end of the month, where you basically do top 20 for 2020. And the topic for the end of the month is top 20 80s slashers, which was actually a very easy list to come up with, but it was very hard to categorize them from 20 to 1. I actually knew what my number 1 was, but it was hard to put them in order. So these are just my opinions, and I think I got it right, at least the way I want it. So anyway, I'm going to go from 20 to 1. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about each one of them, because they've been done to death, so to say. So I hope you enjoy this video, and thank you very much for watching. Coming in at number 20 for me is Prom Night 2, Hello Mary Lou. This movie has grown on me. I actually didn't like it when I first saw it, but like I said, I've watched it, I think, a couple more times since I've owned it, and I really like it now. Prom Night 3 is actually a very rare movie. I know a lot of people probably haven't seen that one, but Prom Night 2 is definitely one to check into if you have not seen it. And of course, everyone knows about the original. So, number 19 is Pieces. Now, this movie, the actual DVD I got at the Salvation Army for $1 by Diamond Entertainment. I don't really need to talk about this because everyone knows about Pieces, especially if you're a horror fan. Coming in at number 18 is Terror Train. Now, this one I kind of feel like it gets put on the back burner a lot when it comes to Jamie Lee Curtis horror films. I mean, most people talk about The Fog and Prom Night, but Terror Train kind of seems like it's a little more less talked about. But very, very good film, definitely. Jamie Lee Curtis was booming in the 80s. So, all right, so number 17 is Chopping Mall. This is the Vestron video release. A lot of fun. This movie is a lot of fun. Now, number 16 is a film that I consider to be kind of like an action thriller, but with some horror elements. And it's definitely a slasher film because not only did it come out on Scream Factory, but the killer's name is the Night Slasher. And he kills people with a knife. Cobra. One of my favorite Stallone films, a very dark Stallone film. I think his darkest film is like I See You, but this one is definitely dark. Got a lot of action, but it's got a lot of killing and very, very violent and bloody. I actually have the knife in my closet there, the actual knife. Great, great movie though. You're looking at a fucking hunter. I'm the hero of the new world. You're a disease, and I'm the cure. Die! Awesome movie. I know some people won't consider that a horror film, but I do. I consider it a action thriller with horror elements. And it's actually classified as a slasher, so... Alright, number 15 is Happy Birthday to Me. This is the Mill Creek Silver Collection Edition with the retro looking slipcover with the VHS tape there coming out. Very, very cool. I do like the artwork or with this on the side. That's really, really cool. It makes it look retro. Happy Birthday to Me. Great movie. Fun movie. Number 14, of course, is the original Maniac. What more can I say about this? I do like the Elijah Wood version as well. This one's definitely cool. And and this is the 3-disc, of course, limited edition. Alright, number 13 is The Funhouse. Yes, The Funhouse. Directed by Tobe Hooper. You got Conrad Stryker. You have... It also stars Sylvia Miles, Kevin Conway. You also have... Let's see... Makeup designs by Rick Baker, who did American Werewolf in London. Great movie. It's probably a Tobe Hooper film that rarely gets talked about over like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I want to say. Number 12 is Motel Hell. It takes a lot of critters to make Farmer Vincent's fritters. Him and his crazy sister. Yeah. That cover says it all, with the chainsaw and the pig head. Great movie. Number 11 is The Stepfather, the original Stepfather. I think the remake is garbage with Dylan Walsh. All I think of Dylan Walsh is, you know, the jerk-off who tries to get the gorilla to talk in Congo. I mean, Dylan Walsh tried. I mean, he was given the lines he was given, but I'm sorry, Terry O'Quinn blows him away. The remake was kind of different with the boy being the troublemaker instead of the girl in this one. But this one's definitely the superior one. Who am I here? Number 10, I'll just hold this up, is Psycho 2. I don't mind all the I actually like all the Psycho films, but Psycho 2 definitely is definitely a great movie. I mean, the first one's my favorite, but Psycho 2 is definitely the greatest of the sequels, I would say. All right, so that was my top 10, or number 10. So Psycho 2 is number 10. So now we're, you know, going to number 9, which is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, the true sequel to the original. I'm sorry, Texas Chainsaw 3D can get the hell out of here. That movie doesn't make any sense timeline-wise. This movie, Tobe Hooper made this. This was kind of like, to me, Evil Dead 2 to Evil Dead. It's almost like a mockumentary. It's like a comedy, like a horror comedy in ways. Very, very different from the first one, but I think that's the charm of it. They didn't want to rehash what happened in the first movie, so that's why I like this one. It's totally different from that, and the first one's so great that it's hard to hold a candle to it. Coming in at number 8 is Sleepaway Camp. Probably has one of the most controversial endings ever in horror cinema history. I got something you're gonna like real good. Is the corn boiling yet? That a girl. I love the cook, man. He gets it the worst with that burning pot of water. Oh my God. He gets burnt. That scene is hard to watch in some cases, but the ending, you know, with Angela, oh man, that's crazy. Sleepaway Camp is probably my, you know, the first one's my favorite out of the Sleepaway Camp movies. The second one I do like a lot. All right, coming in at number 7 is The Burning. Cropsey. This movie has a lot of Friday the 13th vibes. And instead of a machete or a kitchen knife, you get garden shears. And, created and produced by Harvey Weinstein. I wonder if he asked anyone up to his room for a massage in his bathrobe. Anyway, The Burning, definitely an awesome flick for sure. I love the music in that movie too. All right, so that was number 7. Coming in at number 6 is Children of the Corn. He wants you too, Malachi. He wants you too. He Who Walks Behind the Rose. You got Peter Horton, you got Linda Hamilton. The whole beginning scene where Isaac is looking through the window of the diner and the kids are killing the adults. They're massacring them. And the whole town, there's just a bunch of kids who go out to the cornfield and basically worship Isaac and then this scarecrow thing that they build. Great film. I love this movie a lot. Probably one of my favorite Linda Hamilton films as well. Coming in at number 5 is The Hitcher. I want to hear 4 words. I want to die. I don't want to die. Rutger Hauer, C. Thomas Howell, Jennifer Jason Leigh. Amazing film. This is an amazing film. I like this way more than the remake. Sorry, Alex. The remake just doesn't hold up for me. I like the fact that C. Thomas Howell is by himself until he meets Jennifer Jason Leigh, but that's not till later. But he's by himself instead of the boyfriend and the girlfriend in the remake. I just like this one a lot more when he finds the finger in the fries and he's about to eat the finger and he realizes, oh man, that part always gets me. Whenever I look at a basket of French fries, I always think of that scene from The Hitcher. Coming in at number 4, I'm just going to hold this up. Child's Play. The original. The good one. Yeah, I said it. The good one. Didn't like the remake, and I don't care. What more can I say about the original Child's Play? It's creepy. A killer doll. You know, he hardly talks in the movie until, like, maybe after the second half of the film. But that's what's cool about it. There's a lot of mystery surrounding the doll when they first get, you know, Catherine Hicks. And it's just, the movie's great, man. My favorite of the Child's Play films is probably Child's Play 2. But I do like the first one a lot. So, that is number 4. Coming in at number 3 is A Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Dream Warriors. Dream Warriors! Great music, great soundtrack, great characters, great rendition of Freddy. I love Freddy in this. But a lot of people say that this is where he starts his decline of being silly. But I would say part 4 is the start. Because even though Freddy does some crazy stuff in this, I still think he gets crazier in part 4. Part 2 is definitely a dark Freddy film. But part 3 is so enjoyable. I love it so much. So that comes in at number 3, and that's part 3. Coming in at number 2 is also a part 2, and that is Halloween 2, of course. I like this movie way better than the 2018 sequel to the first movie, which actually should have been after this movie. If I had it my way, I would actually create Halloween 2018 after this. And I know the reason why they didn't do it after this is because they didn't want the brother-sister dynamic, which was actually created in this movie, so therefore they just left that out. But I think this is overall a better movie. I like the hospital scene. I like, you know, creepy Michael in this, Donald Pleasance, Jamie Lee Curtis. I love it all. So So coming in at number 1, I think you guys may have guessed this because I talk about it a lot. Number 1 favorite 80s slasher, Friday the 13th Part 3. The very first Friday the 13th movie I ever owned. The very first Friday the 13th movie I've ever seen. And this is the first movie where Jason gets his iconic hockey mask. There is a lot of good stuff surrounding this film. Also came out on my birthday. So definitely amazing. Yeah, so awesome. So there you go, guys. That's my top 20 for 2020 80s slashers. Again, the credit for this goes to Horrific Nightmares JM and the Horror Man for creating these really cool topics, you know, throughout the months. And yeah, hope you guys see this and stay tuned for more videos. Like I said, this is going to be my new spot of reviewing. The lighting's a lot better here. I just love everything about this spot, so it's a lot easier. There's a lot more room, actually. I can like maneuver and set the camera up and things like that. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.